Hang on. Fixing the camera. Uh, 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 I'll have to do. Hey guys, it's Aidan from that channel, Wonderfully Stupid. And yeah, hi, hey, hello. And today I'm bringing you my favorite game of all time. This really is my favorite game in the world. It's so simple, and yet it's so fun, and the music's great. And it seems to be recording alright. So yeah. But, short, sweet, to the point, this game is called The Binding of Isaac, The Wrath of the Lamb. The Wrath of the Lamb is actually an expansion pack, and if you're ever gonna get this game, it's on Steam. You can pick up the game and the expansion pack for a mere, $8. So that's really awesome. It was made by Edmund Macmillan, who also made other awesome games such as Gish and Super Meat Boy and Time for Cook, however you say that word. And yeah, this game is just awesome. So let's get into it. And you can hear some of the awesome music. I just love the soundtrack to this game. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute so you can hear the music. But yeah, my friend can actually play this on the piano, and I'm gonna learn piano just so I can play this song. I have a piano, I didn't use it tuned, but when it's tuned, and when it's all set up again, whenever I get back, or whenever I get a keyboard again, I have to learn this song. Because it is just, it's called Sacrificial in the soundtrack. And there's actually a remake of this game called Rebirth coming out, and that's gonna happen. So basically this game, and the point of this game is, the storyline is you're this little baby named Isaac, and your mother, she's very religious, and the voice of God comes down to her and speaks to her, and she tells her to sacrifice Isaac to him. And Isaac jumps down into the basement, where he has to go through all these floors and kill all these monsters, and shoots, and he's actually shooting his tears. And it's very Zelda-like. In fact, the GUI is really exactly like the old Zelda. I think it's almost identical, with a few tweaks. But yeah. If you do get this game, well, I died immediately. That's a terrible start. I am good at this game. Cole from Wonderfully Stupid, he's better at the game than I am. I know more about it, so if you ask me anything about this game, I will be able to just like, what does that item do? It makes you awesome. Because there are bad items in this game. There's terrible items. If I find any, you'll know it's a terrible. Actually, this is what you call a trinket. Trinkets are awesome. You know why? Well, trinkets, my dear friend. Well, some trinkets don't do much, but this one I've never actually gotten. Basically, you can get these little familiars, and this trinket makes them like float around in the same pattern that Aidan's doing right now. And they're all, I think they go at different speeds. I should have re-rolled that. Isaac, if you first buy the game, he won't start out with this item up here. I don't know if my mouse is showing. If it is, then that item up there, that's called the D6. What it does, basically, is if you get an item, if you find an item, like in that treasure room over there, you can re-roll the item. You're essentially getting a new item that you can get. You can also re-roll the items that you get in shops, but I don't have enough money to go into a shop. That trinket is called Trial's Heart. It will drop a half a heart. hearts are more common. You can also re-roll the items that you get in bosses, and after you defeat a boss, the item you'll get, you will get health. The easiest way to get more life, you start out with 3 hearts, just like typical Zelda. That's why it's so much like Zelda. But if you get, oh my god, bosses are the most, like, they're the easiest way to get health ups. And this game does have religious themes. I'm sorry, I don't get everything right. But basically, see, I didn't want to reroll that. That gives you items. This, what is fun? Oh, flat penny. Occasionally, when you'll pick up money, you'll also get a cave. Ooh, the Joker. I'm gonna take this trinket and this pill. I'm gonna use that Joker card and range down. That's spectacular. Well. So this is called a deal with the devil. Basically, you can trade in your hearts for items, such as bloodlust, I think this is called. And I did not mean to pick it up. Well, now I'm screwed. Because honestly, if I had to pick through either of those items, I would have picked the other one, which is called the Mark. I think that's a speed up and damage up. Maybe it's just a bunch of your stats up. Here you can see the stats screen. Speeds 2, range. No. Tears. 2. This is how many tears you fire when you hold down the thing. Attack 2 and range 1 because we got that range on. Isaac is the jack of all trades. He's also, arguably, the D6. That's one of the best spacebar items you can get. There are other spacebar items, and luckily we got to this. Well, you know, Brother Bobby should have re-rolled it though. This isn't really. But then again, you can never judge a run by your first few items. That's something I've learned about playing. I've had a run entirely turn around on the last possible floor of the level. I got this one item, Polyphemus. At a certain point, you stop getting treasure runes. I know it's kind of a bummer. It's a way to balance out the game. Because basically, if you've gotten terrible items all game, then you'll die. If you've gotten terrible items all day, well then you're just unlucky. This is all randomly generated, by the way. This is not the same thing every time. This is 100% random. And there is like a list. That's the burnt map. You get bombs when you get but yeah. Brother Bobby's actually doing some damage to that guy. And the sound effects in this game are kind of weird. Ooh, that's a super secret room. Ooh, that's good. That is called an eternal heart, my friends. Excuse me. And what an eternal heart does. As I was saying, this game is religious. I said earlier this game is religious. The 7 deadly sins are boss fights, are mini bosses, actually. Gluttony, I was explaining health earlier, and Gluttony can actually drop a health upgrade called the greater than 3. If you're not familiar with emoticons, greater than 3 is what makes a heart. Speaking of, and that's a health, that's 1 health up. I don't think it does anything else, just a health up. It also fully restores your health, I believe. But yeah, there are other ways, but the most common way is bosses, and so I've had entire runs where I've gone without health upgrading. Considering I have the health of, well, Judas, he's another character you can play as. I'll be playing as him at some point in the future, because Judas is my favorite character. My Deviant art is based off him. I'm not that good at drawing on the internet, so I have 2 drawings and not good. It's terrible, but I did draw him in real life. And yeah. pretty fun. It's, I haven't drawn anything in a while, so, but, and runs can go on for a while. I'm sorry if this starts to get boring in the gameplay. Hopefully my commentary is somewhat entertaining to you. But, yeah, this guy's the Duke of Flies. He spawns a lot of flies. Well, because he's the Duke of Flies, why else? But actually, to some, all these flies are a bad thing. To me, it's actually a good thing. I forgot to explain this power-up earlier. What it does is, every kill you get, it raises your attack. I'm not saying it's a bad item, it's not one of my preferred items, and there's nothing to do with the devil, I probably won't be able to accept it. I'm gonna go see what he has to offer me, though. Yep, nope. I'm gonna save my reroll. I'm actually gonna go into the shop. I mean... I'll reroll it. And that was worth it. That was worth it. Treasure map. Every floor, if you don't get a Curse of Darkness, the map will be revealed. The best combo, the best item to have with the map, and that's not worth it, is the compass. What the compass does is it shows the icon, so you'll have the map and the compass. Basically very Zelda-ish. This episode, my tongue's getting dry. I'm talking a lot, I have to explain the game. Coming back to this thing, this is an eternal heart. Now what it does is, oh god, Steam message, why? So what it does, if you end the floor with it, if you go down a trapdoor, if you keep it to the end of the floor, if you go into the floor, well, I'll just show you what it does here. And basically, it's a health upgrade. And Curse of the Lost, that basically makes the floor just a bit bigger. Curse of the Labyrinth, however, makes it bigger, but you have both treasure rooms in one floor, and you have boss rooms in one floor. 3 coins! Me and Cole have an in-joke about how 3 coins is the best you can actually get, when really it's the worst. And Ultra Pride, of course. Why wouldn't I get Ultra Pride? Of course, the 7 Deadly Sins also have super versions of them. However, Pride has an Ultra version. And, this is meant to be the 2 developers of the game. The small one, the little, like, familiar type one, he's Edmund. He's meant to look like Edmund McMillan, and I don't know who the bigger one is, but the point is, he killed me. Now, isn't that just great? Isn't that just spectacular? Just a sec, bud. Stupid Steam messaging. But anyway, let's try again. Actually, I'm gonna end the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Aidan from Wonderfully Stupid, or Japtoy, or Aidan, or I just said Aidan. I messed up my outro. I messed it up. This first episode I was gonna do that new outro in, and I blew it. I blew it. Thank you all for watching. I've been Japtor/Aidan/Adam/Larry/Steam/LaQuisha, and many other names. And if you want more videos such as this one, subscribe. If you want to see more Binding of Isaac, leave a comment. And yeah, bye guys.